Now an update on Army Sergeant Bergdahl, who was released in a prisoner swap with the Taliban earlier this year. There are still plenty of questions about how Bergdahl was captured and how the Obama administration tried to get him back. Fox News correspondent Jennifer Griffin has that story from the Pentagon.
Nearly 5 months after a prisoner swap led to the release of Sergeant Bergdahl, America's only prisoner of war, the Army still has not released its review of the circumstances under which Bergdahl left his base in Afghanistan in 2009, circumstances that his fellow soldiers say amounted to desertion, a crime under military law. The Pentagon says it is not holding up the decision, even though the review by Army General Kenneth Dahl was complete in early October. What is holding up the release of the Bergdahl review at this point?
I know of no deliberate holdup of this. As I understand it, the work is complete and it is now in review and staffing.
Awaiting word of his fate, Bergdahl is still serving as a sergeant at Fort Sam Houston in Texas. He has a desk job after 5 years being held by the Taliban, sometimes in a metal box. Republican Congressman Duncan Hunter, a former Marine, wrote a letter to the Defense Secretary requesting information on reports that money changed hands in hopes of securing Bergdahl's release. The payment, Hunter says, was made to an Afghan intermediary in February through the Joint Special Operations Command.
Number one, you can't pay ransoms. The DOD can't break the law and have no repercussions whatsoever and no oversight on what they did.
The Pentagon responded in a letter to Hunter on November 21st and insists the U.S. government did not pay for Bergdahl's release, which is currently against the law.
There was no ransom offered. There was no ransom paid. There was no money exchanged at all to secure Sergeant Bergdahl's release, nor was there an attempt to do so that failed.
The president has ordered a review of how American hostages are handled by the U.S. government following complaints by the families of those held in Syria. The White House says, however, it is not planning to change the law allowing ransom to be paid for U.S. hostages. At the Pentagon, Jennifer Griffin, Fox News.